Sorry about that.
All right. I'm coming.
Can you now comment?
Yep.
All right, so that was the thing. I think it was like accidentally. Can you comment?
I believe so. Yeah, there we
All
go.
right, there we go. Yay. There we go. Now we can have comments. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that I had screwed us up.
Whatever.
Having a hard time getting on this live stream today for some reason.
It's all good.
All right, so this is the one I'm working on. I'll have to order some gold fish hooks because I don't have any. I'd use them all up apparently. Oh, you know what I'm going to do first is I'm going to block these other earrings.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to unpin these, and then I've got these over here that I'll need
Those all
to
are ready
be
for
blocking. Yes. So I'm going to unpin these, see how they feel.
They look pretty flat.
They are. I could probably flip them and do it the other way, but I like to do them face down so that the beads are like poking out the back and not the front, if that makes any sense. I guess it probably could be the other way, but I tend to do it like that. Although I guess you could make the beads poking off the front. I usually do it like that. I don't know. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what's better. But some of these I didn't absolutely love, but
How do you get the beads in the middle of it? Are they the beads like?
so you have to slide it onto the thread as you're going, basically.
Oh, right.
Yeah. You like slide the beads onto the thread before you start, and then you slide them on as you go.
Oh, okay.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
I feel like this one could be done on the other side. I don't feel like it really got through it. So I don't know about that one. Not sure. They're kind of flat, but I feel like it would do well with more flattiness. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I like the flower ones because they don't you don't really need to block them because the texture, like three-dimensional surface, looks cool. But these, it doesn't. So I don't know. I just like to block them because I feel like they look more flat and not curling. I do need to figure out how to make those other ones because I don't want to waste them. Some of them are so big, though. My goodness, Sissy with her like giant earring patterns.
Oh, to make it this light here. That's such a
It's on
cheat.
sometimes,
You
off
witnessed it
sometimes.
light up for a second.
It
Did you
did
not?
light up. Yep, it did light up for a second. I don't know what
It
happened
could
to
be
it.
the cord because it's like an older style cord. I don't know if they have any new versions, so it could have just all junk cords that.
Oh.
Because of the.
It's a USB type cord?
It's like a mini USB, but it's like the one on the little like square anchor speaker. It's like a little. It's not the USB C like the new iPhone. It's not a Lightning cord. It's the other.
Other?
Yeah, it's not the other one or the other one, but the other one.
Oh my gosh, okay. All right, so these came together really beautifully for their blocking. So it got me thinking, like, even though these flower ones don't really need to be blocked because they're like three-dimensional, all of these other ones, I've worn them all, but I think they would all benefit. See how like the orange one there is kind of curling. This one is, right. The starfish are supposed to be slightly so, but it's like more than they should be. And then like I love these little palm trees, but I feel like the trunks are like almost kind of like invisible the way that they curl around. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking even these little green ones, which don't really curl up too badly, I just thought all of these would benefit from a little bit of TLC. So that's what I'm going to do first before I make the second one of this one here.
See, I'm in agreement. The tree trunks need to hang.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me. You know, it may have been a little dreary and whatnot outside today, but I will say it is starting to feel a little bit like spring out there. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I
It's
thought it
feeling
was
a little
like, well,
springy.
like I was
A
saying
little
this morning
springy.
when
A little spring in our step.
we're headed out, it was like, it's definitely like gray and
Yeah, it wasn't like
damp or
bitter
whatever, but it
though.
wasn't cutting. So like,
Right. It felt
it's like,
definitely better. We're gonna make room.
yeah, and like, yeah, compared to winter, it
That's why
felt
I'm
kind
on
of
the
balmy.
camera here.
If we were coming out of summer into it, we'd be like, wow, this is terrible. But
Right.
like,
Here's the size hook I'm using. This dinky little one here. This itty bitty, tiny little hook. All right.
yeah,
So
I feel
there
like
we go.
you could stab me with it.
Oh, I'm telling you, I know it's kind of creepy to talk about, but like this one isn't as bad. Some of them are even tinier, and they're very sharp. The end is kind of pointed, and then it's got a hook. Like if you got it, it would be like,
yeah, it'd be dangerous.
oh, man, a lady with a crochet hook. But watch out, you don't know what you're getting into. I wouldn't want to meet her in a dark alley.
No.
You know. All right, I think we've got everything lined up for the camera at pretty good angles here.
Yeah, I think if you were to take like a bigger crochet hook and sharpen the tip on it, you'd have like a real weapon there.
Yeah. Right, exactly. So I want to soak these with water and try to get them to flatten up some.
Hey, I'll be back in 1 second. I want to
Sure.
bring just another little version of that cord and maybe the little anchored speaker just to test the silly light here.
Okay, sure. I'll spray both sides really good and get them saturated. I could block them before I put them on the hangers, but I just like to finish the earring in one shot because otherwise I won't get back to it because I'm lazy like that. Kind of invigorating to add the beads and the hooks, so then I end up not blocking them. I need to flip them all face down. I like to block them like face down so it's flat. All right, and now that they're all like soaked really good, I'm going to spray them with my hairspray, my Tresemme that I don't use on my own head, nor does my husband because we don't really have any hair. He has less than me, but I don't have that much either, so I'm gonna actually spray it on the front side too. That may seem weird, but that's like what I'm using to like act like a starch, and it will dry kind of like nice and flat and keep its shape indefinitely. Be good to go for a long time. Make sure I'm on the right side of these. It's hard to tell. This one is the front or the back? That's the back. Okay. That's the front. All right, so that way. Front, back, front, back. And I try to saturate it pretty good. All right, there we go. Just like rinse my hands here and dry it with a paper towel. I've got one that's covered in strings, but it'll work. Okay, so now that those are all soaked and sprayed with the hairspray, now I'm gonna get my little T-pins. And there's like 2 sizes in here, but I only want the little ones so that I'm not like using giant T-pins on my earrings. I'm just gonna let these sit overnight and dry. Dab up some of this excess water. It's a little more than I want. Doesn't need to be that crazy. All right, there we go. These I really like, but they end up like wanting to curl up on me when I'm wearing them, and I don't like it. Hi there, no X6N. Thank you for leaving a comment. I appreciate that. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do now is just make sure that I got it pinned in enough spots so that when it dries overnight, it dries nice and flat. But then that hairspray, like, being left behind as everything evaporates, will crust up basically. And, well, not crust up, but it will get like stiff. It will act sort of like starch that you would like spray on your clothes. But I don't have any starch, and this works just as well, so that's what I'm using. And we'll just keep them, it will keep them nice for a long time. And then if I have like other big ones here that I've actually done this to, and they stay like nice and flat. And then if they, over time, if it like starts to get wonky, I can just wet it and respray it and pin it overnight, and it will get flat again. So it's like pretty easy to take care of it if it's getting like all warped again.
A USB version of a yarn barf.
Oh, a USB version of a yarn barf. That sounds unpleasant.
Well, yeah, to put that in, fine arts terms.
Yes, you're using the lingo.
Make it relatable to the live here.
Right, exactly. You have to make everything relatable to the concept of fiber arts. Some of these pins are big. I don't want the big ones. I'm excited to get what are these called? What do you call these? Lifesavers, right? Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Okay.
I call them lifesavers.
I'm excited to get them flat because I do like wearing them, but
hey,
Mary, hey, we came on to do some more earring work. So I thought I would stretch or block these because these turned out really well. And so I decided that I would, I went through my stash and found a bunch more that I thought would benefit from a good blocking. So we're having a little bit of a blocking party before I go and make the companion to this. But I was looking everywhere for the gold eye hooks, or fish hooks that you use at the top to hang through your earlobe. And I think I've run out. I had used so many. So I'm going to have to order some of those. But if the power's out and I order something from Amazon, the good news is I can't text William, but I can order stuff from Amazon.
Yeah.
Come to find out. Yeah.
Turns
out. Amazon makes sure they buy up enough bandwidth that even without power, the cellular data is powerful enough to get your orders through to the warehouse. Go figure, right? And we thought we'd come on for a little bit because we have a music Monday tomorrow, so we won't be on tomorrow evening. But I may be on during the day. That is the plan. The plan is to be back in the studio tomorrow, working on my watercolor. I was just busy sewing all day and creating content for content for Hope for Women's Heart, and it was just like my day just got way out of hand. And so
that's one way of putting it.
Right. And so I said to William, like, I can't go do the painting right now. It's so late and I'm so stressed out. And he's like, you are definitely stressed out. Do what makes you happy right now. So I'm like, something gentle, something, soothing, something less stressful than stressful. So yeah, that's why we're here back with the earrings. Because I tell you what, last night's live stream while I was hanging out with you and William and working on the pair of earrings was like a Xanax. So
it wasn't like Xanax, potato chip grease on the mouse.
Oh my gosh. I went to use the mouse because I'm doing all this stinking content creation in Canva, and my phone the thing I was working on, it wasn't like, I couldn't see it on my phone. My phone, the screen was too small. And I'm like, I got to get on the computer. So I went in there to get on the computer. And of course, our computer has all these stupid issues. So it was frozen. So I'm like, great, I have to reboot it. So I'm going to reboot it. I'm like, why does the mouse feel like it's covered in, like, meh?
Why is it shiny?
It wasn't just shiny. I felt like I was like squishing like a stick of butter. I'm like, what? Why does the mouse feel like it's got a stick of butter rubbed all over it? He was eating greasy potato chips and like his big paw, and I was like
like a typical man. I'm getting my greasy paws all over everything.
I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, I just want to get in there and work on my own stuff, and I'm stuck with a stupid Canva issue, and I'm stuck with the computer freezing up, and now the mouse is covered in grease and grime. You're not making this any easier for me. And I got stuck with extra sewing. We were leaving. Yeah, it was ew. It was totally ew. We were leaving church today, and I was like, we dropped the cape off. I tried it on the guy it was going on. I'm like, good, this works. It's gonna be fine. This is perfect.
Right, cool. And we're out of here.
We're out of here. See ya, guys. See ya. And I'm a person like I like our church people, but William would stay there and chat for 2 hours. As soon as they say amen at the end, I'm like, out to the car. I'm out of there. And they have a cafe and they have food, and William wants to sit and talk and eat, and I just want to get out of there. And so I was like ready to be out of there, and they were like, hey, we need you to sew some more. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay, what do you want me to sew? They're like, oh, you got to cut this 15-foot long sheet and do all this. I'm like, oh my God, fine. Are you coming back tonight? They said to me. I said, no. They were like, well, we need it by 5 o'clock. I'm like, what? First of all, we don't live 5 minutes from our church. It's like 20 minutes at least. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, I have another deadline I'm working on. And besides, it's my weekend with my husband. Anyways, crisis averted. We sewed it. We gave it to my friend who went back tonight with her teens, and we stayed home. And I finished my Canva content creation. And now, as you can see, I am de-stressing and complaining as usual with my friends on YouTube, because I feel like they get it. You guys get it.
Mary gets it.
Mary always gets it. Mary gets it. Yes, rude. Like, come on, people. I just spent 2 days of my life sewing this stupid cape, and I think I'm done. And now you give me this big pile of fabric.
Maybe I wasn't listening. Did you say, oh, by the way, we need this for 5 o'clock
tonight? Yeah, we need it for 5 o'clock tonight. I'm like, but it's 12 o'clock, and I want to go home, and I don't want to come back. I don't want to come back here. No offense, but I don't. So I had a little bit of a temper tantrum, and then my friend who I walk with, I mentioned her in some of my stuff, Kelly. She has teenagers that go to the youth thing on Sunday nights, and so like, we're not obligated to go. We don't have kids. I mean, we have Naomi, and she's 25, and she's not here. So like, right. Sunday nights are our nights. And so she felt bad for me, and she's like, hey, I'll swing by your house and pick it up and take it to church for you so you don't have to come back. And I'm like, really? Because William would have just driven it for me. Yep. I wasn't going back. I was not. I was like, you people, you're getting on my last nerves. I love them, but I want them to leave me alone. Oh, yes, I know. I'm so grateful for that. And sometimes, like I said in I don't remember which video I made. I make so many of them now, where I said I have a hard time saying no, but I really do. It is so bad. William, yes, do you agree with that?
Agreed.
Right. He's like, but why did you say yes? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, and you weren't even hopped up on free cookies either. You only had bites. So.
No, they didn't even have the cafe food for us today. They had cookies, and I don't know. My sugar addiction used to be really bad, and since we've switched me off of having so much sugar, even like cookies don't entertain like they used to.
Yeah.
They used to be quite tempting, and now I'm like, do you guys have any bacon? So we came home and William made me
Right, that
bacon.
would have stuck us around for a little while.
Yeah, if
Get
you
some
were
bacon.
paying me in bacon, I don't know. If you're gonna pay me in cookies, I don't know. That's I didn't even eat anything yet today, and you're giving me cookies.
Right.
No, I need
Yeah,
protein.
that was the first thing that was on our ballot.
That was cookies. Wow. No, I'm like,
And they
oh,
were good cookies. They were Italian.
they were good
Some of them were
cookies.
from Italian bakery.
But it's not what I want to eat at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock in the day when I haven't had anything else to eat. No, no thanks.
My personal choice, they should have fully tell in there, but
Right? I know, but who can
they had
afford
the
that?
little tricolor.
Invest a little, people. Yes, exactly. We had an ordination. I mean, back in the day, I went to Soul Saving Station for Every Nation. Notoriously a black church in the area, and man, we had the biggest, best potluck dinners that you would ever see. My favorite thing as a kid was the church potluck dinners. I absolutely loved them. These ladies would make some of the best stuff, and some of the stuff I've never had since. Like, I miss to this day Hoppin' John. And I don't it's like a beans and rice with like meat. I don't know if it's pork or something. Look it up.
Really good.
Hoppin' John. It's a real thing. People used to think I was crazy when I would mention it, but people would make, maybe with black eyed peas. I can't remember.
Hoppin' John.
Yeah, but there was a bunch of different like cultural
cooking?
Type food that was really delicious, and the people were just loving and fun, and I had so much fun. We don't do that here. They bring Italian cookies and coffee, and I'm like, ugh.
Well, you don't drink coffee.
Okay, that's my point. That's my point. Oh my gosh. How was your day, Mary? What'd you do today? Anything good? Are you having good weather there? Because we were still having snow basically when we woke up this morning. Yesterday, everything was covered in ice, kind of.
Oh yeah, yesterday
William said it was a winter wonderland.
It was actually really weird. It did snow while I was at the men's thing, and then driving home between church and here, like there was snow. There was snow around 9 in the morning, but like we've already had most of it melt off. There's still some of it here or there.
We can see our yard everywhere,
little remainders,
which is great.
So it literally, like every branch of everything, including the little bushes and everything that are trying to sprout now, like it frosted literally everything, but everything on the ground was just ground colored, the pavement and the woods and the lawns and everything.
But it looked like a fairy world, he was saying, basically.
Yeah, really,
like ethereal, right?
It was ethereal. Usually, in the wintertime when everything sticks to the trees, it's sticking to the ground too.
Right. That's very interesting.
So to see half...
Well, we had like dense fog because the temperature 84. Keeps fluctuating. Oh, 84. Wow.
What I wouldn't give for that.
I know, right? I don't know what it is right now, but it's probably no more than 30.
It's not 84.
Yeah, it can't be. It's going to be like 30s right now, right? I bet if you look it up, it's going to be 30s.
Oh, 54 high tomorrow. I would still take that.
Oh, yeah. Our high tomorrow is probably...
Although it's got to feel kind of not great.
What's the weather supposed 84. To be? What's the weather supposed to be this week?
It's take me off the thing here.
Oh, never mind. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't want you to leave the live stream. No.
I don't want to leave the live stream either. I got to go check from some other device.
Right. Well, I do have other devices. I don't think they're in here right now. All right, so is this the front or the back? I keep being confused about these. That's the front. Okay. Now what I want to do is like tack the stem, the trunk, I guess, down where I want it so that it will like dry a little bit like straighter down because it wants to like curve up to the side.
Feels like 77. Sure. Sounds
okay.
Good.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Sign me up.
Right. Sounds like you're wishing you had visitors.
Yeah.
All right. So
I can read between the lines in there.
That's right.
Somewhere between 84 and 54 and 77 is come visit us. That's at least what I'm seeing.
Right. I have a friend in Florida that I usually go visit at this time of year. I haven't gone lately, but I used to go a couple times a year, and often I would always go around this time. My birthday is in February, and I would always go around that time. So I've been definitely hankering for it. She gets moody and isn't up to company, and I've been like annoyed, and William keeps asking and saying like, "Hey, when is Pat going to let you come down and visit? It might cheer you up some." And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm not sure she wants visitors right now. She's kind of in a mood." So I haven't been able to go walk on the beach or anything good like that, which is always very good for my mental health.
I think the colored pencils are
Colored pencils are
getting her
definitely
out of her
making her a
funk.
little happier for
I've seen
sure.
some of the stuff she's
There,
been
she's
posting.
doing
It's
great.
great. It's awesome.
Oh, she's doing great. I'm like, all right, when are we going to start selling prints of your work now, huh? Trying to encourage her to get outside of her shell.
Well, we made the one print there. She'll just mail it to her.
We'll do more, and then we'll mail her a little package of prints.
All right.
All right, so I think all of these are stabbed and in place, so I could move on to making. Oh, that is awesome, Mary. It's good to know that we have an open invite. William always wants to travel and do road trips because his favorite thing to do is to try new places to eat on the road and find like hole in the wall mom and pop places that have been in business for 67 years that sell like, you know, the local amazing version of a smash burger or whatever. That's his jam.
Yeah, or whatever the local special.
Whatever it is, I don't mean just a smash burger, but like the chicken fried steak or the the bacon caramel sundae or the double decker hot dog or whatever it is that the locals make that is they're notorious for, the barbecue, the Chinese. He doesn't care, whatever it is.
Yeah.
He wants to taste it. I gotta like rinse the hairspray off my fingertips here. My fingers are like sticky. All right, hang on. Got to get some of the goo off my fingers. So the plan while I'm hanging out here is to make this one. Now we practiced on the other ones. I think they're hanging up in the room already.
Yeah, I'm a little remiss because I used to do the Sherwin job on the road, and Massachusetts was my jam. I
yes,
Sherwin in every other city in town in Massachusetts.
Oh, turkey browns, derby pie, and mint juleps. Nice. That sounds good. I don't know what turkey browns derby pie is, but that sounds delicious.
I know what a mint julep is, and I love me a mint julep.
Do ya?
Oh yeah, they're delicious.
William's always down for a good bevy, if there is a good one to be had. So yeah, he was talking about how he was working on the road for Sherwin Williams.
So I discovered now through the guy Dave Portnoy is his name. He owns he's the founder of like Barstool Sports. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but he does like he had like actually a kind of cool thing when COVID came on. He had like the Barstool Fund and like a lot of like, local restaurants and bars and stuff. They like it's like a big sort of fund to like keep these places open and but he does these like pizza reviews, and I got into watching them. They got like pushed on my feed. I'm like, oh, check them out. They're kind of interesting. But then like he's from Massachusetts, and like you know how like Mr. B's
roast beef is up in Queensbury.
So there's like a whole thing. North Shore, Massachusetts, apparently, like that's their specialty is these hot roast beef sandwiches. And there's like places everywhere.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Out on the road, yeah.
Interesting. So there's a roast beef place that's been open since the 50s in a town not far from here called Mr. B's Roast Beef. And I hadn't been there. I hadn't moved to that area till I was in high school. And the only like roast beef sandwiches I had ever had really outside of like a sub shop were like Arby's, you know? So that's kind of what I thought roast beef sandwich was. And so then when I was in high school, my Naomi's dad was a huge fan of Mr. B's roast beef. So we went there, and I remember like it was a normal real roast beef sandwich. I was like, ew, what is this? I didn't understand. I'm like, this is a roast beef sandwich. I almost want to put like a stitch marker in there. I don't know if I have. I do. All right. That first stitch wants to get like tucked away and not able to be seen. So I just want to put a stitch marker in there. It's funny. I was so bummed earlier, and William was like really trying to encourage me to get on the live stream. And it's not because he's trying to make me work. It's because he knows that if I get on the live stream, my mood improves so drastically.
Okay, yeah. So I've ulterior motive a little bit.
Right. That's okay. So that is a stitch marker for like tiny thread instead of the big chunky ones that you would normally see me use.
Oh, all right. Texas toast, turkey, bacon, tomato, and cheese.
Oh, that
all
sounds
bathed in a rich Mornay sauce.
Oh, that sounds really good.
What is Mornay, I wonder? Now I want to know what Mornay sauce is. It just sounds good, though.
It does sound good. All right, so yesterday I got pretty good at doing this where
that sounds awesome.
I thought that the earring almost was too small if I only chained 5 instead of 6. I compensated basically. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, now we're talking food and now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh man. That's what happens. We start talking food and I start getting hungry.
Yeah, I also learned about the North Shore beefs that the proper way to have it is what's called a 3-way, and it's like cheese on the bottom of the roll, and they shave the roast beef off and put it on top of that, and it's got mayo and like barbecue sauce.
Interesting.
Not just any barbecue sauce. Apparently, the barbecue sauce you have to use there in the North Shore is James River barbecue sauce, which must be just like kind of like Cisco or whatever.
Mornay sauce is a classic French cheese sauce made by enriching bechamel with grated cheese, typically Gruyere and Parmesan, creating a creamy, velvety sauce for vegetables, pasta, eggs, and seafood. Okay, we're on our way.
All right. Yeah, you had me at cheese sauce, and then you told me exactly like, wow, okay.
Wowzers, that sounds pretty freaking incredible.
That sounds absolutely amazing.
All right, now all of a sudden I see his new thing. Will be hankering for that.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna rest until
you get to have one of these.
Until I have one of these, yes.
So you'll have to tell her about the sandwich that I did introduce you to recently, also that you're really enjoying. My mom raised us on floured hamburgers, biscuits, and gravy, okay, which sounds probably gross, but we were poor, and so it was like the poor man's country fried steak, basically. And so I started making them for William, and I said, personally, I like them on day 1, but day 2 is better because the hamburgers get cold in the fridge when you have the leftover ones, right? And then you eat them on just like soft bread. I like to use potato bread. Of course, growing up we had white bread, but soft potato bread with mayo. And then I like to use like pickled onions and a little bit of a good barbecue. And that he was surprised, but he's really been enjoying that sandwich a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. His new favorite sandwich.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as
doesn't sound as appetizing
as the Texas toast, turkey, bacon, tomato, cheese, and
right. It's not as fancy as that for sure, but it's been a good treat to have at home.
It's excellent though.
Yes, it's very good. It's very good. I feel like I lost the center point somehow. I don't know. It's so tiny. It's hard to see. Wow. Okay, come on now. And I have like this little...
How do you even do that?
I can barely see what I'm doing. I mean, I can.
I can see what you're doing, and I can see like that's like...
Ow. And I keep poking my finger.
My big hands don't want to move in that fashion. They're just...
It's easy. The first ring around is really challenging. So that's... Once you get the first part done, it's not bad. And so like I really should be better about just making the second earring immediately so that I'm not like stressed out about tension or all that.
So what are you trying to make a second one?
What had happened is I made
a pair right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to
like months ago.
Oh yeah, I made this like last year.
Oh crud.
I have some that were made not just last year in 2025. Some of these were made in 2024. So like I'm way far out from knowing what I did.
So not only do you not have you don't have the muscle memory,
Well, yeah, once you get making a bunch, then it kind of comes back. But like as far as those over there, I can't, I have no idea. I may have written notes on some of them in the one crochet notebook I have, but I'm terribly notorious for just whipping things off and not writing them
Yeah,
down.
you're winging it all the time.
Yeah, always, always. Derby pie features a traditional pastry cut. Oh, I know what you're talking about with derby pie. A decadent chocolate and walnut filling. It is actually very good. I'm not a big fan of walnuts, but it's very good. That sounds really good.
All right.
I don't know what the local like cuisine was. He got us a mini, I think I mentioned it yesterday, apple raspberry crumb pie from Smith's, which was just incredible. We ate half of it yesterday and half of it today. We used to buy the big pie every Monday. We had Musical Monday, and we would have a pizza party with pie. And we noticed like that we were like getting a little plumpy, so we stopped buying the pies like every single Monday, and now it's like a treat to get them. And a lot of times we'll just buy a mini one. We are technically having Musical Monday tomorrow, so I guess it could be a pizza pie party, like in true fashion.
Could, yep.
It could.
That could be a thing.
It could be a thing.
I do have the Monday morning meeting.
And Monday morning meeting, and it's right up the street from Smith's. You know, and since you're right there, you know.
Yeah. I am right there.
Wow, this is so tight.
I don't know how you do it. I'm watching you, but like.
Oh my word, stressful. Oh yeah, pizza and pie for sure. You can't do one without the other, especially on Musical Monday. We love doing Musical Mondays. We have a music room, Mary, and it has a piano, a keyboard, a bass guitar, 3 acoustic guitars, some harmonicas.
Oh, and all the percussion.
We got congas,
and
djembe.
And a djembe.
Right. Yep. And then all kinds of little percussion stuff. And so we like to have people over on Mondays.
And I really like the djembe. She got it from a friend of hers. And I thought it was just a decoration piece.
He was like, "Do you want this?" And we're like, sure.
So it's got all this like African looking carvings on the outside of it. And it's the head of it is strung with like paracord. And like real like fancy kind of pattern, and like I'm picturing like a drums, like a modern drum head with like metal clamps and Titan bolts and all this stuff.
It looks very tribal almost. It almost looks like decorative.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, this is just like a decorative piece or whatever. And then I started whacking on the thing, and it's just got this like really awesome, real booming, deep tone to it in the middle. And like the head is nice and tight. It's like you hit the edge and it's got a nice crack. So
and he starts like looking it up. He's like, "This thing is actually pretty nice."
Yeah.
I've been friends with this person for a very long time, so that was really nice of him.
So it's fun to play it.
Yes.
Yeah, and the wild thing is I am not musically inclined, and I never played anything before.
In fact, I was telling him, yeah, you need to pick up some kind of instrument. It's really good for you. And he's like, I don't play music. I'm like, yeah, but you love music. You're like, you go to concerts and you know all the names, and you're like pop culture, you know, Jeopardy champ when it comes to like music and stuff. What do you mean you don't want to play music? He's like, well, I don't play it. I played the recorder once when I was in 3rd grade, and everybody laughed at me, and I decided when I was 8 years old that I would never ever play music again.
Right.
And
stomp my foot down like a brat.
Oh gosh, so funny.
I'm such a brat.
So funny. So then my friend Tabitha ropes me into playing the piano after years and years and years of not having played it. And I wanted to throw a temper tantrum, but I got roped into it. And I was like playing on a live stream and stuff. And so I was like, you know what, dude? You're in if I'm in. So we're in. So now he comes with me, and we do Musical Mondays, and we have prayer rooms that we go play at. And so it's good.
Oh yeah, that I do play air guitar as well.
Oh,
Yes,
and he plays air piano as well.
I do air
He likes
piano.
air piano as
So we
well.
ought to get together, like you, Mary, you and your sister and I will have our little air band.
Yes, yes. I love it. All right. This little one gets like really tucked in there. I'm glad I put the stitch marker in because you can't see it. I was stabbing in the dark. No pun intended. Stabbing in the
Oh,
dark.
we intended it.
All right. But once you get these spaces here, it goes much, much easier. The next part is easy.
It looks like it's going smoother.
Right.
See, now I almost think I still couldn't do it.
And now I almost think it would still be too hard. As long as you enjoy music, you know, that's all that matters. We always have music going in our house, actually. And in fact,
of
if
some sort.
I don't have it going for 5 minutes, he's like, "Can we get some music on?"
Yeah, it's weird. It's
Like he can't even be without it.
right. Like the silence starts making me uncomfortable.
Did you always have music and stuff going in your apartment as well?
Yeah,
Before we were
actually, I
together?
did. I would
So you
either
were,
have
because I'm generally like that too, but I didn't know if that was like a recent thing for you
yeah, I
or
would either have music, the television.
we never have the TV going really. We
No,
never
that's
really
one
do.
thing I got used to now from being with you is I got used to not always having to have the television on or whatever.
Right.
Like, but like, believe it or not, I don't feel bad. I had so many years of like so like excessive amounts of television that
Yeah.
like after just the initial like kind of
Shock of not having it in your life
yeah the
6
initial
hours a day.
yeah like I actually quickly adjusted
And you don't
it,
even seem to
it
miss it.
I don't necessarily miss it. I do like some of the programs though that we found that we watched like
Occasionally there's a few good ones, but like to sit down and just veg out all the time is hard. We have so much that we're
I'm
doing
too
all the
busy
time.
now. I like
You are so busy now.
it's not
It's
like I could
true.
just like hang out and smoke pot all night
That's what you
and
used
do
to do.
nothing but
Right.
turn the TV on. Like now,
Right. Now you're like, you have deadlines and obligations and you're
right?
volunteering and doing things.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Exactly. Oh, look at that. I think that's going to be okay. I think that's going to be okay. Well, tomorrow's the morning meeting. Are you going to did you clean the furnace last week? Are you going to have heat
No.
tomorrow?
Well, actually, Friday I was over there. I filled up the furnace.
Uh-huh.
And I was gonna do the filter.
Yeah,
and
what
I
happened to
ended
the
up
furnace filter?
the fuel filter.
Or the fuel filter?
Yeah, I was gonna mess with that, and then all of a sudden the thing just started getting wonky on me. Like
Excuse
I
me.
touched something. I probably like one of the adjustments, like just a tiny bit. I was like, oh okay, and then the thing just stopped working. It's
Oh
so
no!
finicky.
So now there is not
So I'm
working at
like, I
all.
gotta at least have it working first before I go like do mess with other stuff. And it took like honestly, here's what's funny. I was messing with it and messing with it. It would like fire and what I call like flame out, which means it would like run for a minute and then like shut down, and then run for a minute and shut down. And I'm like, oh no, I broke the heat now. Everyone's gonna be mad at me.
And it was already like,
Yeah.
and you guys were already not allowed to have it enough as it was.
And then I got it like dialed to the point. I'm like, I actually like the way the flame looks here. It's making a good flame, and it's still shutting down. Like, why is it doing that? And I'm like, finally, I texted Dave. I broke down. I'm like, Dave, I'm like out here. I'm put fuel in the waste oil furnace, and now it's like shutting down on me. I don't know what I did or whatever. And then it just instantly started working. Like literally the minute I sent that text, it just kept running. And I'm like, all right, I'm out. I'm out. I'm quitting while I'm behind.
That's funny. All right, I got 2 puddles done.
Take a portable. We have a portable trash can. How did you know what? I'm gonna do that.
Oh, that's funny.
I will bring a portable trash can. That's a great idea. Yeah, we've got like the collapsible ones that like.
So what do you need that for?
Oh, because Dave took.
Forgot about that. Mary didn't forget.
His hard roll wrapper away. With
you guys are like in 3rd grade. Come on. The Three Stooges in 3rd grade.
Right, and just like the the story of the Pied Piper. We're going to be overrun with rodents because of a piece of hard roll and a
Right.
little left in a honey packet.
Yeah, speaking of rodents, our landlord would not let us get another cat. We were here for several years and we were paying $50 a month extra for our cat. Not just like she wasn't just here, we were paying for her to be here.
Yeah,
And then
cat rent.
she never even did anything bad to the house, not even one time. And when we wanted to sign our lease last year, he took out our ability to have a cat. Well, I was walking around in the basement just recently, a couple days ago, and there's freaking mouse crap everywhere, which we never had before because we had a cat. And it's like, okay, dude, you don't want us to have a cat in this house because you think it's going to be destructive, but now you have mice in your house.
Right.
Because we live in a rural area, and it doesn't make sense that you wouldn't allow us to have a cat to take care of the rodents that we can't keep up with because it's a giant house in a big rural area. So ridiculous. Hello, Florence, W3G6B.
Hello, Florence.
Hello to you. One. All right, so we got a single, a half double, and now I get a double. So yeah, I'm a little bummed about that, and I really
Scooby snacks for the mice.
Well, now that Kiki didn't come home,
yeah,
Naomi usually brings her cat with her, but I guess her cat carrier broke on the day she was trying to come visit us this last time. So we sent her a new one, but Kiki did not come home, so we could put out the Scooby snacks. We have these like green soap-looking things, cakes, and that does help to cut down on the population. And you should cut down the population. I feel like things are going to get more active in the very near future here with all the warming up of the weather.
Hopefully they'll want to be outside, not inside.
Well, I agree with you, but they're coming out of like hibernation.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you. I would hope they wouldn't want to be inside, but who knows? We can't keep up with them. No. Oh yeah, we do live in the foothills of the Adirondacks here, and like we are on a 1 acre lot, and all of our neighbors are in big lots, and there's woods around us everywhere. I mean, it's rural where we are for the most part. People who live down in New York City think we are like the uber rednecks of the state. They think we live up in the sticks. They come here to like escape the city. We live here. This is where we live all the time. So it's like marvelous to them to be like, whoa, there's trees. But we have more trees than we have people. They have more people than they have trees. So,
Never kept arsenic because of the goats, pigs, dogs, and horses.
Oh, you had a whole farm, Mary. You lived on a farm? A Kentucky farm, was it? Have you always been in Kentucky, or did you relocate there later in life, or what brought you to the Kentucky area? And do you like it there? We want to move to another state at some point. It doesn't have to be Florida. I obviously would prefer the beach, but it just can't be New York. We can't stay in the abysmal state of New York forever. It's too cold, but the fiscal policies here are just prohibitive to live. You can't, like, it's impossible to live here. It really is.
Yeah, I saw just a recent thing about like housing costs in this area are like 88% higher than the rest of the country or something.
It's insane.
It's ridiculous.
It's actually insane.
88% higher than the rest of the country.
And yet he wants to keep living here, which I don't totally blame him for, but like I want to move to another area, not just of New York State, but of the country, and preferably somewhere warmer than upstate New York, because upstate New York is brutally hard to live in, and you spend so much of your time just trying to survive. And I'm not just talking about like dealing with snow removal and ice and all those things. It's expensive to, like, our national grid bill is $600 a month, and our fuel bill is like $400 a month. And that doesn't count any of our other utilities and our rent and everything else. It's insane. Let's see, 1, 2. So that's 3. All right. I got to put 4 in here. Yeah, it's just cost prohibitive. And so we can't like, and our rent went up again. So like we can't even, our rent went up by the same amount as William got a raise this year. So it's a complete wash. Literally, it's an even wash. Yep.
Womp womp.
Yep. Basically, it's a wash. So that really sucks. That really sucks.
I was thinking actually chatting with Dave about finding that stuff too.
Oh,
You
okay.
know
He's
what?
a
Because
smart guy.
he's smart with money,
He is smart with money. He doesn't seem
and
like a smart guy, but he is actually
yeah, he's
underneath it all. He
yeah.
hides it, you know? He doesn't want you to think he's too smart.
Oh, yours went up too, Mary. I'm sorry.
Oh man, it's brutal for everybody right now. It's terrible.
I feel like the that one guy that was running for was he running for like New York City mayor like back in the day? He's like the rent's too damn high.
It is though. It is. All right. This is almost petal number 4. Just trying to get this to pull through the picot stitch there.
Pico stitch.
It's Picot. It's like a
Oh,
French word, I think.
okay.
Picot.
Pico.
Like pico de gallo? No, not
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Somehow we keep bringing it back to food, and that's okay with me.
Right. It always comes back to food. Pico de gallo with cool sour cream.
Yep.
William always sings this like parody of a Michael McDonald song, but he like has like Taco Bell ingredients or Mexican ingredients or whatever, which is really funny.
Yeah, big fan of Michael McDonald.
Yes, he loves
I
the
have
Mike
been for quite some
McD.
time.
He loves Mike McD.
Did I tell you where that came about?
No, why do you love Michael McDonald? I need to know.
All right, here's why I love Michael McDonald.
Because you're like, you were into, like, name some of the heavy, crunchy bands you were into.
Oh, Slayer, Slipknot, Queens of Stone Age.
Right. Caius, all those heavy.
Caius,
Clutch, yes. So, like, the fact that he's like, oh, I really, really love Michael McDonald is hysterical. It's like saying I'm into Clutch and the Bee Gees.
Yeah. So yeah, when I was listening to all that hardcore crunchy stuff, my two what I would call guilty pleasures were like Michael McDonald, and then kind of like
guilty pleasure. So does that mean you don't really want to listen to other stuff? You really preferred Michael McDonald?
And the B-52s.
The B-52s. Nice. I noticed they played a little B-52s at the trivia night Noah opened with Love Shack, right?
So when I worked with Jack's brother Bob, way back in the 90s, we both were with a company that did like drop ceilings.
Okay.
Like ceiling tiles you see in offices and stores and stuff. And we were doing a job in it was Price Chopper down on whatchamacallit, down near Everett Road, that one down there.
Okay.
And we had a big project. We spent like a couple weeks up on a scissor lift just changing out ceiling tiles.
Oh wow, that sounds really tedious.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they were doing a big remodel of the store, so like we just spent our time like just going up and down aisles on the scissor lift, changing out ceiling tiles all night. And it was at night too. It was like
okay.
And being that we're up on the scissor lift up in the ceiling, what are we near? We're near the speakers that pump out the music.
Yes.
And we got to noticing the whatever particular station we're on, they had like a rotation. And
yes, it's like exactly.
Like
yes.
A certain number of like James Taylor.
Right.
And so somehow we landed on like every hour, like they do a Michael McDonald song. We started singing along with it, trying to imitate his voice. Because he's got such a distinct like,
right. Absolutely.
So it became like a thing for us,
right?
And it was entertainment. Like when you're working with coworkers, sometimes you're just like doing a drudgery kind of job or whatever. You find things that just keep you
pass
entertained.
The time and entertain you.
So that kept us entertained. Is like we look forward to the next Michael McDonald song, and that would pass the next 45 minutes or whatever, and then it would come on, we get all excited, we'd start singing with them, imitating him. And I started realizing like he just really does have like a unique, cool voice, and he's really like a very super talented songwriter. And, and I'm just like, yeah, I love Michael McDonald.
I just don't really want to tell anybody. I think this is about right. I don't know. I don't love how this looks right there, but whatever. It's an earring, you know? So we're just going to go with it.
Now, do you have the one nearby that you're trying to match it up to?
Yeah. It's just the way the yarn came
right
through
next to
there.
each other. Okay.
Yeah. That's really all it was. It's the way the yarn came together.
Yeah, that's looking pretty cool.
Thank you. I'm actually thinking of.
It's also pretty wild. I know it's like I know it's not color shifting, but like
variegated, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it's variegated or whatever. But you ended up with like a green. Like you end up with some of the same. You had a blue petal and a green petal.
Right. Yeah. Isn't that fun? And you could make them match exactly so that they look the same on both sides of my head if I wanted to, or you can like turn them so that they're like not exactly mirror images, but like, you know, similar but not exactly.
So, you know, were it me, I would want them to sort of mirror each other.
I want them to mirror each other, but the only way I would be able to do that, which I could, is I would have to pull the yarn I think I'm going to use, cut it, and start on the other end, and then they would mirror each other instead of being exact replicas of each other. These don't mirror each other; they actually copy each other exactly. See the difference?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So if I wanted them to mirror each other, I could, but I would have to start crocheting from the other end.
Oh,
does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Right. Now you get it.
Now I do get it.
Now you get it. This guy gets it now.
This guy gets it.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I don't get is how this light like threatened with turning on for a half a second and now just doesn't want to work.
That's why I think we found it in the free bin, because it wasn't.
This was a free bin. It's a cool light.
It is a cool light.
It's not cool if it doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't know what you could do to make it work.
I don't know. Like I said, it's confusing to me because I plugged it in on this thing, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, it even lit up for a second too. Like that little green light, and then it lit up, and I got all excited like we could use it, and then no.
It was a tease. How rude. All right, what I'm going to try to do, because I don't really love the way that looks right there, it just looks weird to me. I'm going to try to compensate for it.
I always learn so much from her. I know that.
What, me?
Yeah. Mary said she learned so much from watching you. I learned a ton from her.
That is so kind. All right, I want to pull this through.
She's multifaceted, multidisciplined. Always surprising me. Puts me to shame.
Oh, stop. I'm going to put him to shame when we go do our workout, because I can do more sit-ups than him. And I can put weights on my legs and do the exercises, and he cannot. And he says, well, my legs are heavy. Well, by your logic, then I should be lifting the heavier dumbbells. Because I have lighter arms. If your arms are heavy, you should be lifting lighter weights on your arms.
Yeah, but you saw the size of my calves, so I have to lift my calves up.
Right. You got to see this guy's legs. They're as big around as my waist, practically. He's not fat. He is thick.
I'm big boned.
No, like you, but he is though. It's like funny. He's not actually, like, he's really not a fat man. You've seen him in the videos. He's not. But his calves are probably his calves, not his thighs are like that. His calves are this big around. His calves. They're good sized.
Actually, my calves are big enough around that my hand,
he can't put his
hands actually with my middle fingers, the thumbs and middle fingers just barely touch.
Right. And he has giant man hands.
So that would be, just to put it in perspective, it's her hand.
That's his calf right there.
Put your hand in there.
His calf is right about there. Sorry. Right there. That's his calf. It's ridiculous.
I don't know if you get any perspective on that.
That's a calf. And I don't mean a baby cow. It's not a baby cow. All right, I'm going to weave in these ends. And I don't have a little hook, so I can't actually really finish the earring tonight. But what I will do, as soon as I sign off from here, I will order some gold hooks. And it's probably already about 9 o'clock, so it's probably time for workout at bedtime. Once I get on the live stream, he wants to stay. She says I'm extremely big boned. You're beautiful, Mary. So I don't know. And whenever I get in the live stream, he gets distracted from doing everything, and he just wants to sit and hang out
Oh, yeah.
and talk and
Everything
watch
goes
me
right out the
work.
window.
He's like, I have goals, and then he walks in the room, and then goals are over.
Yeah, no, we're done with goals now. We're just like I have too much fun doing this with you.
Yeah. Oh man, this thread doesn't want it.
How am I supposed to do goals when I'm having such a good time here?
I don't know. And I can't really complain because most guys would not want to sit and hang out with me while I'm doing this. So
See, but I do. I want to sit and hang out with you.
I want you to sit and hang out. Your company is always a pleasure. All right, so this one was already kind of woven. So I'm just tucking it away.
See, I married you because I want to hang out with you all the time.
Right.
For the rest of my life.
That's the whole point of being married. And imagine you were like reluctant to be married because you couldn't find anybody who was worth hanging out with nonstop. And you knew it. You were like, you suck. I don't want to hang out with you all the time. All right. I just had the needle in my hand. Where did it go? What?
Yeah, you were just using it.
Oh, there it is. Leave it to me to lose something that's right in front of my face. All right, so now we're gonna weave in the other one. I love having this little station set up, and this thing works perfectly. I put the paint sticks on the other side of the table, and this is really sturdy. It doesn't really shift at all.
Yeah.
And it seems like I've got the suede mat board down. It creates a beautiful tabletop surface. Doesn't that look pretty to look at? It's like aesthetically lovely to look at.
It's better looking than the table.
Well, I'm just saying, I feel like this could be a permanent fixture right here. The little crochet corner live stream setup.
Yeah.
I dig it. When I'm feeling too stressed out to be in the studio, or I'm feeling like I need to escape, I'm telling you, Yarnia. It's Yarnia. Go inside the yarn room and you go to another world.
Right, and this is why I can't get anything done because
Yarnia is pleasant to you too. It is. It really is.
It's chill vibes in here.
Yeah.
I like being surrounded by the fabric. It's
the fabric is so like inviting, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like
all the yarn.
Right, I'm not worried about any of my other cares in the world now.
Right, exactly. What cares? What meeting? What furnace?
Work, furnace?
Right.
Rent? I don't care.
Right. Snow? Whatever.
Me away.
Right, exactly. That's why you're better natured about the weather, because you're like, well, what does it matter? We can just hang out.
It is. It's a whole vibe, Mary. You're right.
It is. And it's a good one. I'm telling you, this is like Xanax right here for me. I realize it might not be Xanax for the people watching me, but it's Xanax for me. I could do this all day. That's what I'm saying. I should make a big stash of earrings and sell them.
Now, conversely, the studio, that's a whole nother vibe, and that's a vibe too. And
it's a good vibe though, and it's like an offshoot. They're like cousin vibes. They're like vibe cousins. Yeah. The studio and Yarnia are like cousins.
Yeah, like the cool creative cousins.
Right. But that cousin is sort of maybe like on, more stimulating drugs than this one. This one's on like the chill. That's like the caffeine one, and this is like the mellow one.
Okay.
All right. I feel sad I don't know where this little guy is, but I could steal it from another one.
It's like studios on Ritalin and
right.
And the Yarnia smoking weed.
Kind of something like that. Exactly. Exactly something like that. This looks like one that I made myself. I wonder. I have to sneeze.
Bless you. Congratulations.
Excuse me. There's another one.
Yeah, I agree, Mary. It's fascinating to watch this in miniatures. I've seen her create so many like garments and like all the hats I wear, and they're like, they're like normal size scale, or like even like blankets or whatever. That's even a bigger scale. And then
right.
To do this like micro crocheting, like these little teeny tiny like literally this is an earring. This is for your ear.
Right. It is very tiny. All right, so I said yesterday, all right, I'm not going to use these shells again because they're really hard. But unfortunately, that's what I got on this one. So we're going to find one more.
You'll match it up.
Yeah, because, and then I'll maybe avoid using the shells in the future because they don't. Not too many of them wanted to poke through this. Oh, that one went right through. Okay, first one. Maybe yesterday was just not my day for that.
Oh, maybe.
And then the other bead is one of these. All right. Whoops, my head's getting in the way. I do like how my head doesn't get in the way for the most part at this angle because I feel like that's a big problem that I deal with.
I like the overhead. The overhead's a cool shot.
Do you like the overhead in the studio, the watercolor overheads? How about those?
Yeah, the watercolor overhead.
Yeah.
Really cool. Like this works really well for overhead.
Right. I feel like this is one that I made myself because it's not like the right. It's like a weird color, but that's all right. I'm gonna use one that's pre-made for now. All right, then we want to cut it, and you cut it like 3/8 about. And you tried to not let it shoot across the room, but it always does. There's a couple that are like on the floor over there from yesterday, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
All right.
Cool. So, I'll end up stepping on them probably.
Probably. And I do too. It doesn't have like a sharp end, but it has a cut end, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she likes the overhead shot too.
Okay.
Yeah,
you know what I like about it?
Everything's so much better from overhead.
You know what I like about it? I like that you don't know what I'm wearing. You don't even know if I'm wearing anything at all. So that's what I like about it.
For the record, you are wearing something.
Yes, but I am wearing maybe something I wouldn't wear in the live stream because I just have like a cami type tank top thing on. And I do wear spaghetti strap stuff a lot, but I don't usually just wear like the tank top by itself. Not often. I do sometimes. All right, so there's that. And I'm going to cannibalize just so I can have a full pair made because when I ordered these, this only has the one. Or at least I'm going to cannibalize it from one I'm not going to wear, like this one for sure. We already decided.
The mushroom.
The supposed mushroom that's going to be
like an ice cream cone.
Right, we're going to make an ice cream cone. We're going to make this pattern in an ice cream cone.
Ice cream cones. We're saying that Martha's is going to be having peanut butter again soon.
Oh, yeah. Martha's is having peanut butter on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Maybe.
So that could be
Monday's
musical Monday, and Tuesday I have prayer room. But on Wednesday we could go before life group.
We could swing it Wednesday before life group, yes.
All right, so I want to make these look a little bit, I'm going to make them look like that so that they're like a little off-centered.
Yeah, we should have time to run up, get ice cream, and go to Glenn's house.
Glenn. Okay, hang on. Is this, oh, I had this backwards? Are you kidding me?
There's an inside joke in there, Mary. Other persons that started showing up to our life group, they like our pastor's really cool, really chill, like very down to earth.
Do you know who Rick Rubin is, Mary?
I don't know if you know who Rick Rubin is. He's a famous like music producer. He produced like he created I think Def Jam Records or one of those. But like he recorded the Beastie Boys and all these different like all these bands, Metallica. He produced all kinds.
The reason why we mentioned
him, he looks like him.
He looks a lot like him.
Like beard and stuff, and like doesn't look like what you think a pastor would look like. Doesn't really like.
You might think you'd see him in a motorcycle gang or something. Yeah. In reality, he's a golfer, avid golfer. And it's really funny because he met these people on the golf course. And of course, he did his pastory thing and invited them. And, you know, good for them. They showed up. But it's funny because, like, they don't call him pastor. And it's just really comical for us. Because it's pretty, like, people generally will call pastors or priests Father so-and-so or Pastor so-and-so. And so when we go to life group, they name drop his name a lot. They'll say Glenn, Glenn, Glenn. And it's really cute because it's like funny to us. It just sounds like they're still golfing, I guess. It's just kind of funny to us.
Yeah, because I would say like that kind of position and like, you know, you kind of call out the title out of like respect.
Right.
And it's like, you know, somebody earns a doctorate or whatever, or like you call them doc, or you know, doctor whatever.
Oh, I think I put some. Oh, you gotta be kidding. I put
What?
this in the wrong spot,
Oh, really?
mister. Wasn't that Jill Biden's thing? She was like, I'm technically a doctor.
Oh, maybe.
And wasn't that her whole, like, she was angry because people wouldn't call her Dr. Biden?
I think you're right.
Yeah. So he's not like angry about it, but it is kind of
No.
funny to hear people just call him by his first name and not. Actually, he doesn't require people to call him Pastor Glenn. He likes to go by the nickname PG. And so most of us call him that, but it is funny to hear people just call Glenn. All right. I got a little confused trying to get this to line up. All right.
How's it lining up now?
There we go. Look at that. We have earring pair number 2, which is awesome.
Oh.
See, the live streams are very beneficial. I got stuff done. I'm less grumpy. It's all good. Look at that. Oh, sorry, my hair's in the way. I don't mean for that. Not technically, she was a doctor. Okay, gotcha. Oh, she listened to a lot of Metallica. My brother Jacob is a huge Metallica fan. Oh my gosh. He loves that group so much. He's still a big fan after all these years. What do you think?
I love them.
They look good?
Yeah.
Let me turn them upside down. Turn them this way for the live stream peeps that are watching the other way, I guess. Yeah, they look great. They turned out really pretty. Zoom in a little bit so you can see better. We'll wear those in the next live stream, maybe tomorrow. In the meantime, I think we're going to go do a little workout and take a bath. So if you were hanging out with us, we really appreciate you. And I will catch you in the next video, guys. Have a great rest of your night.
All right. Nighty night.
Good night, Mary, and the rest of y'all, too.
Everyone else. Thank you.